In our last session, the group brutally murdered a group of 4 fire newts who were defending the way upwards the slope. This was compounded by multiple fiery explosions engulfing both sides, and after the fire newts were finally dead and gone, the group found, as predicted, the emblems of the Cult of Eternal Flame on them. It was after disposing of the bodies in a non-environmentally friendly fashion, they decided to seek for cover, and Burks found an old goblin cave that does not seem to have been recently habited. Spying around with Nereus' arcane eye indicated that this indeed was a mining tunnel of sorts, where like it seemed the clan had left under their own time and pace. For reasons not known, Burks was able to decipher the cave drawings and goblin etchings as indicative of rules and regulations, and some allusion to a figure just simply known as the Forge Keeper, which was here before the goblins and kept bricked up in its own section. No one was interested in finding out more regarding this Forge Keeper or testing how far the mines went further down. They had their long rest in the first chamber, and after experiencing during their watch multiple strange incidences of rumbling, water skins heating, and some other strange phenomena, Nerif determined that this might have been caused by some presence of a large, powerful entity nearby. And the next day, it seems the weather has deposited the group in a condition of heat shimmers and after images. Burks is unfortunately poisoned from the fuel. And this is where we begin the game for today.
So, seeing as people are getting poisoned, or specifically Bergs, Verity looks at Chandra, who hasn't stepped out yet, and where else was it last time?
Lena hasn't made the save for both her
Chandra seems
characters.
fine.
Anyway, he's going to cast protection from poison,
Okay.
and he's going to summon Arya.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one.
So, does Burks want to go back into the cave, heal himself, and then come back out and try again?
Well, when Verity does protection from poison, Burks may make a new saving.
Ooh!
Cool.
Go for it.
+5 and advantage.
Oh, I have advantage now.
Rose
Protection
gets
from
and
poison. Pretty good.
Sony fail.
so, but it's 9 plus 5, right?
So
Oh,
9
okay.
+5. Sony
Plus
also get advantage in save.
What?
Because
It's protection. I cast protection from poison.
yeah, and you
That's a
guys
precious level 2 slot.
Crazy.
It uses a level 2 smite
Okay.
slot. Yeah.
I'll say.
good job. Waiting for
Don't
all.
worry, guys. I'm okay now.
15 work. I don't know.
Got my second win.
15 plus 5?
Does 15 plus 5 work? Wow.
Do you think the environment has a DC 22?
You never
Who
know.
knows?
May
This is
have-
Zendikar.
Also.
Then everyone dies.
Ah!
Okay, passed.
Cool. I dig it.
So this time, Verity is going to ride on Arya. And.
Okay. Oh, make a con save for Arya as well.
Oh.
You can do this, Arya.
Ah, it's a 25. It's fine. She's fine. 26.
Oh,
She's fine. 26.
Yeah, she's
Arya
fine.
best horse gives her a carrot.
Arya immediately starts coughing. Oh no, this place is terrible!
Ray says, "You're protected, Arya. It's okay. I figured we will need your strength
It's
today.
on fire? Why is everything burning? And
Yes, we have been in this region for quite a while.
I smell dead bodies.
Dead bodies. He looks around the cave.
Well, you look towards the slope and the areas with the explosions previously and all that.
Oh. And then I say, yes, that was an unfortunate incident. I didn't manage to stop them in time. He pats Arya sadly. But we have to keep going
How
forward.
long do you need me here?
Oh, she doesn't want to be here.
For as long as you can. I have a new thought about having you around. You'll be able to help a lot, Arya.
She puts like one hoof above, in front of another, moving along, and like wincing each time, like she perceives the environment as being hotter than she's comfortable to.
Where he doesn't comment much, he doesn't want to like corner her too much. So he lets her get used to the environment.
Okay.
Even though it feels bad, he feels really bad.
Alara shoots him like a knowing, approving look. Like,
It's like I
Not
need to
bad.
train. Unicorn in training must train to be a paladin steed. Come on.
exactly.
Alara gives the not bad Obama look.
Like, good job.
Where he just does a little, not just one.
So, I'm assuming out of character, we're going up,
Yep.
continuing the ascent.
Yeah, even
Right.
though I'm very curious about the mine thing, but don't want to risk it because the whole thing that happened at night.
That too. Whatever it is. Okay.
Okay, onwards. Right. You move back up to the slope again, where the fire nude bodies were disposed of. Proceeding upwards with your own images trailing behind you in a strange dancing reflection. You all make good time trekking upwards until the first of wind starts hitting you.
I'm also looking out for more of those eternal flame people. Any smoke?
Yeah, got it. Anyway, you start heading up and then winds start buffeting you in the face. Searing hot winds filled with grit and ash and other volcanic substances.
Is this the new weather?
Yep.
More like as you go here, you suspect you are rising up another ascent and hitting another plateau somewhere, and this one seems to be a windy area up ahead.
Okay.
Do you have any means of keeping the wind out of your face or the grit and such?
Oh, there's okay.
Oh wait, Brooks haven't given me the thing yet, right?
Does anyone have an umbrella?
Burks haven't given you what?
He knows what he wants to give me.
His Mitar.
Oh damn, I'm muted. Never mind. No, it's okay, dude. We'll do it over like a camp rest or something. We'll have
Okay.
plenty of those. No worries. We go forth.
We'll have plenty of those if we don't die.
Okay, so Noah, you have a means of keeping sand and all that out of your eyes?
My
Don't
gust of wind is
think
only
so.
like 1 minute. Let me
Wait,
check.
This
Yeah.
is I'm going to mute myself while I prep my spells because I haven't done that, and I want to do it fast so that I'm not metagaming. BRB.
I have no visor.
Does the mask have sort of visor on it?
What mask?
The mask, yeah.
Oh,
The mask I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I
visor.
want to
Wow.
make a cheeky suggestion. Does Verity's helmet help?
Oh, Verity's helmet is fine.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's just the people who don't have like a face covering,
Mm,
like all of
does
us.
the necklace help?
Can I shape water into a sort of visor?
The necklace your breathing isn't a problem. It's the stuff that keeps hitting you in the face now.
Yeah.
Can
We
I?
need some kind of an umbrella.
Can Alara shape water into a visor?
You need to have actual water to shade.
Yeah, it's in her water,
Skin and all that. I
skin.
suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what shade water does. So shape water is you
It's
choose an area of water you can see within range and fits a 5-foot cube. You can instantaneously move or no, it's not a flow of water.
You can cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate it at your direction.
how is the water
I
gonna
mean, the
keep
water
the
is
grid out?
suspended in the air, that's the thing.
Verity will.
Well, considering that
Oh, can you
I-
make it
Okay.
into ice?
I
You
have
can
made it.
freeze it.
Yeah.
Okay, then suppose well, as long as you keep spending your then you could freeze your water and all that, but that will deplete your water skin. The mask will be good enough for you.
Yeah.
Who else doesn't have anything? I think Verity will do something. He is going to take out 3 sacks that he has, and then
Sex?
SACK, not SEX.
No. I mean, like,
SACK sacks, and then he's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yes, I know it's
wet
sex,
it
but I'm-
with water, and then he's going to give you all to use it to breathe with, like blocking it, blocking the sand that comes your way.
Wait, how do we use it to block the sand?
You paper bag it, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, Verity did buy several sacks. Well, we made that joke
He
before.
wanted to
Actually,
get
birds is fine. So the only ones affected are
I have my
Sony,
hood and my scarf,
Rose.
guys. Don't worry about
As
it.
in, you're a native and you eat rocks anyway, so
Damn it.
You're a native.
you
Open
could
your-
technically open your mouth and get like breakfast if you want. Rose,
yeah.
Sony, Nerith, and Alara are affected.
So
Yep, so
does the sack
perception.
help?
Who's wearing the sacks?
She has
I'll just
3.
pull down my traveler's hood to cover my face and hold on to someone who can see. Is that permissible?
Okay, you can, but as in, if you cover yourself like that, you're blinded.
Yeah.
Yep.
The sack, similarly, it can give protection from this, but it'll blind the person.
Yeah. I'm
Sonny
okay
will
with
cover
being
her
blind
eyes
for now.
with her hands and says, I can do this.
Okay, if Sony does that with hands, then she's both blinded and doesn't have use of hands. Is that alright?
Sony not have wearing clothes?
Oh, she's pretty exposed most of the
Just
time.
put the sack over your head. Be fine.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, Rose
do
You don't encounter
do we know
any-
which direction the wind is coming from?
Ahead.
Ahead. So, without using shape water, can she just use her shield to shield her face at an angle?
Use-
But you can't.
Here's the mad.
Yeah, you can, but your shooter is blinded, so someone else has
What
to
if
do the
we
protection.
just take the 10 minutes, teleport back to the
And buy more
town,
stuff.
and try to find the
I like that
proper
idea.
adventuring equipment. We should do that when we next find shelter.
Go back into.
Can also.
Like no, we've
Okay.
made a decent amount of progress. We'll continue like this until we can find a safe place to like
Mm.
quote unquote
Um,
short rest, and then we will go back to restock.
Can I use my whip to tie onto Sony so Rose can drag her along?
What?
You slow the entire group down.
All right.
Not to mention, it looks really weird.
You're fine.
All right. I
Okay,
guess they will put
so
up
who's
the
using
sack.
the sacks and who's using other things?
Now I'm using my shape water.
Okay,
So
Alara
Sony-
makes
A visor,
Sack.
a blast visor.
okay, to make a goggles of eyes. Okay.
So guys, I'm still
Duration
dead.
1 hour. Do you have to keep like expending your thing to make sure it doesn't melt?
Probably. Just like shing,
Yeah,
shing,
but
shing.
it's no more difficult
Shing.
than what others are
Shing.
doing, I guess.
Yeah. At least you can see.
Yeah, at least I can see.
Who else can see?
Let's see.
I can.
Mormon can see. Sony is what covering with her hands.
No, she's covering with the sacks since no one else is using
Okay.
the sacks, and Rose too. I'm equally blinded on both characters.
Hold on to moment who can see. Oh, my left hand is on your right shoulder, friend.
Okay. Wait,
Can
your left hand is on my
anybody
right.
else ride with
Okay.
with Verity?
I refuse to go on a horse.
Probably
Like the blind people, not the not blind people.
I suppose
Rosa's the best.
yeah, I
She's
guess
small.
Rose can go
Yeah, okay.
on the horse. And Sony will walk beside Arya, holding onto the bridle. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Less, more less, touch. Like,
Yeah.
where do I
Hold on to
hold?
Verity's leg.
Huh? Verity's on the horse.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why she can hold on
Okay,
to
I'll
Verity's leg.
hold on.
You don't want to hold someone's leg while they're riding.
No?
You need to use
need
your
to hold
legs
on to
while you
control.
ride.
Put your hand on Burks.
I'm gonna
Burks
hold
will
on to
guide
the
you
tail
to
then.
safety.
Huh?
No, that's a good idea.
Do not
sure.
stand
You
behind the
Don't
horse. That's
stand
the
behind the horse.
Do not stand behind
That
the
is
horse.
such a stupid thing to do.
You get kicked.
It's okay. Just hold on to the other man who can see, Burks.
Okay, give me the marching order.
Alara and
Alara.
Burks
Alara
in
can see.
front.
Little Burks, I'm gonna
Okay,
hold on to you.
let me put it this way. So
Idea.
Here. Okay.
Alara, yeah.
He deems it
Then,
work.
then north. You're traveling southwards.
Then Burks is in front of Alara, I'm guessing.
There you go. Wait, let me put it there. Aha, clean.
Okay, easy.
I'm green.
Okay, there.
I'll put the blind icon on Nerif. Nerif and Moment. Sony and Rosa are following who?
Sony
Rosa's
is
on the
holding
horse.
on to Burks.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Rosa's
gonna
on the
put-
horse with Verity.
I'm gonna put the
So just
crying emoji on
Sony
Burks.
next to
Why?
Put
He's
Rosa
He's
here.
being held.
Rosa is here on the horse.
You'll be one square back, Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
It's a good thing that I am alert because
You can't see shit.
You can't be
other
surprised.
creatures don't get advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you. Oh,
Hey, you know what Rosa can do is she can look
what if I can't
backwards
see?
and protect our six.
Yeah, we can all look backwards.
Oh! If I look backwards, my back will be shielded by
Yes.
Verity, so technically I can see.
Yes.
But you'll be
that's-
like
The
walking
wind's not
literally
going in your
backwards.
face.
No, she's on the
Like,
horse.
she's on the
She's on the horse.
so she just faces backwards.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, I'm upside down.
Sitting backwards.
So
Okay.
she's got our six.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So in this fashion, you all proceed forward, rising up the slope, and predictably, as you clear the slope, the blast of wind and sands becomes like a full-on, like sweeping like slow gale of ash and soot. The wind itself isn't so much the problem as the obscuring mist, getting everywhere into your clothes, finding every recess it can lodge itself into, and it feels as if you're walking cake through the second layer as you proceed onwards, almost as if you were in a desert.
Walking what?
Onwards.
Walking cake? What? I heard.
Can you not hear me?
Second layer.
As if you're wearing a second layer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, the
This
thing
is
is
cake.
caking on our clothes.
Yeah. And your footsteps find like solid ground, but as well as several layers. So it feels like you're walking in snow, except it's all ash and soot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It means
Those
no.
native to this area know that there's only one explanation for this. There must have been some recent nearby volcanic explosion that was less of magma and more of like explosives. So it ejected more stuff than had the lava flow.
Likely to do with the rumbling we experienced last.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we gotta wade through this stuff anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep going.
We
We'll
wait for
press
you.
forward like the brave adventurers we are.
Indeed.
As you continue in through this volcanic fog, let me get some music for context. In row 20.
What happened?
Music.
What's up?
Music hat.
It's so calming for what we
Yeah.
are facing right now.
Well, nothing is attacking you.
Yeah, this is about.
But like
right,
it's
I
we are
think.
blasted by ashes.
At least
Yep.
it's not clown music.
And as you continue on for like you're not quite sure for how long, you think you start seeing images further in the volcanic haze.
Those of us that can see.
Is it
Yeah,
the
those
ones
of you
that?
can.
Is it similar to the ones that we've been leaving? So it's like a mirage.
Not quite sure. Some seem solid enough, but like you can make out there's at least two figures moving around in there, maybe humanoid sized.
Do they look like they're protecting anything?
What size are they?
They seem to be moving perpendicular to you actually.
Okay. Rex, what do you think
Yes.
of those people? Friend or foe?
Thinking face. Do they seem armed, DM?
You're
course
too
they-
far away to tell right now.
How far away are we again?
I think.
Okay,
safe
because I say the
assumption,
suit, all
anyone
that's
we run
making
into is
trouble and all that, you're all about 60 feet away. This is like when you first catch sight of the figures moving.
Ooh, this is not good. Okay, 60 feet is quite close. Are there any places we can duck into, or is this a straight
Like because
path?
of the whole like moving ash and all that, you could probably just like move backwards a bit. Like, if you break 60 feet, they probably won't see you either.
Either way, I
do you
think we
want-
should sneak around them. It's
I
not like
agree.
they can spot us in this weather.
And then I point to the big horse at the back.
Can Arya see?
This kind of seems a bit
not really.
conspicuous
Oh no.
to have a
I
very
regret
large
asking
creature.
the question.
Alternatively, it's not like we cannot fight them.
I'm afraid, if it's just one person, there might be more. Maybe we can send 2 people to scout first before giving an okay.
Well, we've seen how that worked out in the past. And then I point to the top of the ridge where we passed.
Well,
I
instead of
recommend
giving away.
walking around them.
If they find us, they find us. Let's just try to sneak by them.
Okay then. Do we know if Arya makes a lot of noise when she claps?
Normal
Noise isn't
walking
really an
pace,
issue
not
right
really.
now.
Okay.
Because it's windy and there's sand, you can't really hear anything. They're moving perpendicular to us, so we can just let them move ahead and then we continue.
Perpendicular, not parallel.
Yes.
Which
We
means
can
they're
like
They're
walk behind
moving
them,
They're-
like,
towards
let them
us.
pass-
they're
Perpendicular.
walking
Yeah,
past
at a right
us.
angle. Crossing
So
our
we
They're
can-
they're crossing our path. They're like 90 degrees.
We
just
can probably
wait for a while
back
and then
a
we
bit.
walk behind them. Like let them
We can
pass
back a
first
bit
and we
if
go.
you want.
Yeah, I would rather go ahead.
But we'll be crossing the line of sight in a way.
Well,
We can
that's
see
the
them, they
problem,
can
innit?
see us.
That's the
But
problem.
it doesn't seem
innit?
like they've noticed you since
Yeah,
they haven't
but-
reacted or anything.
The thing is, if we cross their line of sight, they will see us.
We can
That's why
move
we
in groups.
purposely walk so we don't cross their line of sight. We just circle around.
Yeah, we have
Right.
to circle around them when they're facing the other direction. Because right now it's a
So we do
Okay.
that.
So depending on where and Berg's, can I tell what the area looks like? Is it like a pathway straight down with two walls next to each other? Is there
No, as in you're on a plateau at the moment.
plateau? So it's flat.
Yes, flat and conducive for wind.
Is there enough space for us to make a 60-foot berth around them once they face the other direction?
You could probably try and circle around elsewhere.
Yeah. I think we do that.
Yeah, we
circle
just
around.
want to circle
Good
around
idea.
them.
Okay. So as you're discussing what to do next, the two figures continue, and then one of them seems to just fall down, and the other one continues moving forward.
Oh. Like fall down, as in like fall over, or he disappears from
As
sight.
in, like falls forward and goes horizontal.
Oh no. They get back up.
Where Alara is looking for when they get back up.
So you wait and see if it gets back up.
Yep.
Yes.
The second figure vanishes out of sight. The first one remains lying there.
Oh no. Rarity,
It's
someone
there.
needs your help.
It's dead.
But can you see him?
Yeah, I think Verity can see, right?
Yeah.
With his helmet.
Can he?
Verity can stir Arya in the direction that you could go to, right?
If
Like-
it is a large plateau.
What do you make
I
of
mean,
that?
there
freedom of
isn't really
movement.
limitations on where you can go horizontally at the moment.
Like, I mean, as in, like, because you say Arya can't see, can Verity still
Yeah.
steer her?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, Verity doesn't care what you guys think. He's going to the down person figure.
You running to them or walking?
running-
You should probably walk, not run.
He's on the horse.
On the
How
horse, yeah.
far?
But
Oh
It's-
are you
no!
making the horse run?
As he's
Rosa
like
is
as-
being
as-
dragged away.
as he's like galloping away, I kind of turn to Alara and I'm like, well, maybe next time we should just run in. Yeah, I think it would save us the trouble of waiting till they walk past. And then he
Rose-
sighs and then follows after Verity.
Alara's just standing there like she has the most disappointed face right now.
Rosa is gonna knock Verity's like armor from behind. Verity, are you serious about this?
Someone is down. We need to have a look and see if they're
So-
alright.
So is Sony running after Burks? Or
Sony's coming.
Alara-
I'm going to put a hand
so
up.
Alara is going forward.
No. Verity is going forward.
Burks is
Alara
going
sees this happen and she's going to make everybody stop. And then
Yeah,
she's
you can
going
hold
to
on
go.
to Sony.
And then she's gonna go. We're going to see what happens before we go in.
All right, I'll leave Sony to you, and I need to make sure that Verity is okay because everybody is under our care.
And then I
Woman
make,
will stay with you, and then I.
So those who are going nearer are Verity, Arya, Rosa, and Burks.
Yeah.
yep.
Okay,
Sony
I'll move
will
the others
hug.
back. Huh?
Sony will hug.
So it's Burks.
Alara.
Is
Nope.
Sony going forward with Burks?
No.
No,
Sony's
I left her with
Alara.
Alara when Alara stopped me.
Right,
Me
let
and
me
Lara
move the
moment
others back a bit
are-
first
are-
to
we can
represent
just be
60
like here.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, move the others
Don't
back.
want to be under the horse.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
Rose
Very-
sighs in relief when she sees birds coming as well. Oh, back up.
Okay. Verity, you run forward to where you saw the figure fall down. And with the ash buffeting you and everything, and Arya's complaining. Well, from what you can see of the figure, it's clearly humanoid in shape, lying down, but it also seems somewhat desiccated and ash covered.
But is it? Where do you have a check to see is it still alive? Is what kind of creature?
Verity gets off Arya, is it?
Yep. And then he asks her, take care of sir. Have a
Roll initiative.
What?
I told you.
Oh, roll initiative.
What?
18. Oh, Verity.
It's okay. Verity is best boy, main character, cannot die.
No, he will die. What are you talking about?
Next, we would have
Oh.
a discussion for increasing the price for this party next time.
Alara has her hands crossed, and then she's looking. She's letting the two blind people know, as well as Moment. Let this be a learning experience for Verity.
I can't do anything. I'm blind.
Exactly why we're
Something
behind
to,
here.
to mention, darling, is that I don't think you can stop that paladin from moving forward.
Okay.
Hence
It's
the
like a
learning
mountain.
experience.
A moving mountain.
Like, after journeying a few times with you guys, I kind of
What's
gave
Moment's
up.
initiative?
Oh wait, re-rolling initiative.
No, yeah, what's Moment's initiative?
Oh, I haven't done my init.
Yours is 12.
New one, okay.
What danger?
Are we still this calm tonight? Because it's pretty chill.
I'm gonna change the music.
I was listening to this chill music. It's like,
Same,
it's
same.
very nice. Initiative.
I'm like, this is the most chill fight we're about to have. Like, whoa, it's like I'm in some sort of village or something.
Yes,
Wow.
it's like a village.
Meanwhile, I will ask Moment to describe our surroundings.
Big empty plateau, a lot of sand, storm, fire, ashes blasting to our direction.
How far
All at
forward can you
once?
see?
60 feet? Yeah, well, where we are standing, I would say 70 to 80.
Well, this music seems alright.
This music.
Estimate the terrain beyond there.
Okay, so Nerif is first.
Wait, beyond where?
And
The
the twilight.
So
This
Beyond
one?
the others. No, like beyond the other people. Yeah, beyond there.
yeah, both of
Yeah.
Nina's characters
But-
go at the same time.
70-ish feet. That's what I
Yes.
described.
So like
Yeah.
let's say 70 feet beyond there, it should still be flat ground.
Oh wait, it's very dusty. Can I see that part, DM?
Huh? I mean, you can make out shapes.
Oh, but I
It's
cannot
best
see if it's
estimate.
flat ground, right? I cannot see. Is it flat ground, right?
It's flat. It's flat.
Oh, it's flat. So beyond that is still flat. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your vision gets impaired beyond that, because there's a visual rate limitation.
Understandable.
Oh my god, so many!
Whoa.
So 70 feet.
Oh my god, so
Okay.
many!
to our
As the
companion.
Verity gets to inspect the thing, like the figure gets back up in a strange jerky motion, and
a-
others rise out from the ashes. Well, Nerif, you go first.
Wait, what color it is?
Oh my god, now we have to go in.
Do I get to roll something about knowing what this kind of thing is?
Well, clear, it doesn't seem like it's living.
Like, like what kind of? Can you describe what it looks like?
Desiccated people covered in ash.
Like corpses, sort of thing.
They don't look like they're alive.
You can use your channel divinity.
Yeah,
on
but
your
I
person.
can't use it right unless I can, like before they come up. Like,
Well, it happened, so Nerif, you go.
Okay, I move towards Tony.
The initiative is
Mhm.
0 for your information, so what?
Okay, I move towards
Oh
Sony.
dear.
Yeah.
I will ask Alara and Moment, does it look like we'll have to fight these things?
Well, we could go further, maybe 30 feet. And
I will hit.
Okay, Nerif, you currently have 0 precise targeting.
I will hit upwind of them, and I will hold on to Sony. And from Moment's description, I know that they are the south of us, and they're about 70 feet. So I'm going to try to
Okay,
dimension.
I would like
over.
to say for this purpose, for this combat, if you're blinded and you're whatever, your visual range is 5 feet. So just melee.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't need to see. I just know that okay, it's 70 feet, and then I'm going to dimension door 140 feet, and I'm going to look downwind because I can
Behind.
see downwind.
Ah.
Okay. I don't
So-
think you can see downwind per se because it's still visibility is not that great.
It's blowing from south to north.
So I'm gonna be like
With Sony?
70 feet this side.
Yeah,
with
with Sony.
Okay.
Good,
so
good,
you
good, good.
just hop. Oh, I see. Okay.
Man,
Yes.
that's
So I
stylish.
can look.
I dig it.
I think the wind. The problem is the visibility, right? It's not really the wind.
Okay, but
only.
now Nerif can see because he's looking this way.
Yes.
So as long as he just looks from south to north, he's fine.
Oh, okay. So it's not like dusty visibility. It's just the wind impairing.
Yeah. The
Okay.
wind keeps bringing the dust in your face.
Please stay in front of me.
Okay.
Ah.
Damn, that's stylish. I dig it.
That'd be
Okay,
good.
Nerif, anything for your bonus action or anything?
If I have more movement, I'd like to stand behind Sony
Okay.
so that Sony is in my field of view.
Okay, so this is someone put a text thing that says 70.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hang on, let me see.
Oh, okay. I managed to put a text thing.
How many feet away are we from that thing?
70 feet.
70.
70.
You
We're
can.
70 from Arya.
You
From
should
Verity.
be
We're 70
able
from Verity.
to hit them with like arrows, because you know, wind carrying
Oh.
your arrow.
Yeah, true. Mine is magical arrow, so I do not know if it
You have a
hits him.
disadvantage on range attacks. Wait, no, actually, no, it's worse than that. Because it's treated like a wind
Minus
wall.
10. Wait,
Can't
if
trigger
it's a
the
wind wall,
wind
you
wall.
can't. You literally can't shoot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
it's
you
oh,
probably have Eldritch Blasts, I think.
You want me to use that thing?
Blast is insane, dude. So
why
good.
not?
Okay, so Nerif is done. Sony, your go.
I'm done with
You're
me, I'll
70 feet
Okay.
upwind of them.
Alright, DM. If I use Fairy Fire, would it still give us advantage when we try to hit it? The enemy.
Well,
Do
right now
arrows
the-
work from this direction?
From
or
this
no as
direction, the arrows work.
well? Okay.
Yeah, if I use
I
Fairy
even
Fire,
if you fairy fire them, you won't be able to shoot. 'Cause wind wall prevents all. Arrow won't.
projectile.
This one will allow.
Hmm?
From this direction.
Yeah, we can shoot,
Yeah.
but Moment can't shoot from where he is.
that's fine, but the melee people can attack with advantage as well, right?
Yes, that should work.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So she's going to make it so that it only hits this tree, so somewhere
Okay.
20 feet.
Oh
Dex
man,
saves.
this sounds like an
Okay.
anime opening.
It's lightning. FF15, 14. Is it
never,
15?
never played FF13, 14.
What's your DC?
13.
My DC is no wait, 15. Oh,
One
Actually,
half, two
We
fail.
really this FF combat team song. Just saying.
What?
oh wait, damn, my bad. It
Hit
says
blue.
20 feet cube. Yeah, it will hit this too. Sorry.
Okay. So just one of them is lit up then.
So which one is it?
Shiny,
This
the
one
middle
is
one,
purple.
yes.
This one is
Yeah,
blue.
okay,
pretty.
good.
Okay. Anything else, Sony?
I shall hit 30 feet closer.
Since the title of the song is Blinded by Light, I thought like, whatever, it works for Ash.
Blinded by sack.
And then
Rosa,
it's
your turn.
Rosa's turn. So Rose is going to try and hit the one that is shining purple with firebolt. Is that possible?
She'll have to get within 5 feet of it.
Cannot
be
firebolt.
in that direction.
Okay.
You can
Can
make the
I-
action because I'm going to bring us over to the other side.
As in, like, Rosa's visual range is 5 feet against the wind.
Okay.
So you have to be upwind.
Yeah, if we go to that direction,
Then
I'm going to
I'll hold-
reposition ourselves so you can.
Damn is a long way away.
You can disengage the horse and then, you know,
I can
move
disengage
past.
the horse.
As in
The cop doesn't
later.
have to disengage because they can just walk around them without getting AO.
Okay, whatever. I'm holding my action then.
You're
I was-
holding your turn?
Yeah, I was hoping I can still do firebolt with it being
So you
very
ready
high.
action firebolt or
Yeah, I'm gonna
you
ready.
just dodge actioning on
No.
this?
I have a rapier, so I'll use that later.
Okay, so Sony delay.
Okay.
Burks, your go.
All right. Here is a question, DM. Would I know if my wind wall stops this wall and particulate from hitting us?
If you cut off the original wind plan, it'll go around yours.
So let's say if I cast the wind wall right behind Nerif, our entire line in front of us won't be
And
affected.
then you're casting a perpendicular wall, is it?
Yeah, like a perpendicular, like straight
Yeah,
line.
you
50,
could.
50. I could. I cast wind wall.
Okay.
I make it. It's like 120 feet, so I can cast it behind Nerif, and I make it a
Oh,
straight line,
nice.
50 feet across.
Nice.
Can shoot now.
So I guess Sony can actually use a firebolt now, right? Because
I didn't need
No,
to
I mean
dimension
roll.
door to the side. Could have stayed.
Wait, there's no more
Okay.
wind. Ah, there goes my plan to skirt
Okay,
around.
it's 50 feet long. So okay. So anyway, wall is okay. The wall.
Now we've
Okay.
been
The
through
wind
them and they can't
in this
escape.
direction for now to go around your wall. So yeah, their vision. Anything else, Burks?
I will spend my movement, repositioning with my 25 feet, maybe like 15 feet that way, right behind Rosa to line up. And that's it. It's my turn.
Okay, Rose, are you going to move now?
Alright, I will move. Now that I can see, I will move. I'm gonna use. I can see, right? I'm
Yeah.
gonna use my bow and shoot at the purple one. So
Okay.
that's. Oh no.
Twang, twang.
Well, it's not coming.
Hits.
It's a
Okay.
25. Very powerful.
So that's the first. And the Sharkun.
Okay, just give me a moment. Let's see. Okay, you're.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
good damage.
23
give
damage
me
on
a
the purple.
con save for Verity and Aria.
Oh.
Oh,
Save.
gas!
It
What kind of damage?
No,
Because
explosive one.
if it's a gas, Vapor already gets advantage. I think.
Oh, you're
Verity has
moving.
advantage.
Gas and Vapor.
Aria doesn't.
Eh,
Is it
Isn't
poison
there
fist?
poison and disease or
Oh,
something?
It's not poison actually.
Wow.
It is disease?
Aria-
It's not.
We'll see what.
Aria got
Okay.
20 Verity.
So
got
as the creature is struck by arrows, like a puff of ash rises from it, like coating Verity and Aria, but it doesn't seem to add anything worse to the current situation. So the total damage is 23, is it?
Yep.
It flops over back down.
I hope it's not coming back up.
Oh, it did.
Looks like it did.
I'm not sure whether we grossly overestimated the threat.
Oh
level
wait,
of
it
this
gets to do
encounter.
something. It gets to do something.
Oh yes. Save to
Oh,
hold on to.
no.
It is a
Yeah.
bunch of zombos.
Zombie safe.
Does it
Time to divine.
kamikaze?
You'll
Does it kamikaze? Does
Boomer.
it explode?
I think it's like a roll above something, it comes back up. Kind of
Does it have the
And
detonated
hit
corpse gem?
fortitude. No, it didn't fortitude. Whoops. Because 13 is a bit hard for fortitude. Right, it's down. Is Rosa done?
Yes.
Yeehaw.
I'm gonna cling onto the horse.
Okay,
Rosa
Alara,
guys.
your turn.
She's gonna dash closer, so 60 feet total. Can she get? Where does she get? Can she get here in
Just treat
60
it
feet?
as to scale.
Oh, okay.
From your side is to scale, yeah.
She's gonna go
bless you.
over here. Okay. She's gonna dash here. Daisy does her move.
fights like Hernan did, so we can just rush through them.
Nope. This is a learning experience.
Okay.
Verity
Alara
can turn
just
on them
goes there,
too.
is it?
Ha!
Yep, she just goes over here.
Okay. Moment, your go.
How is the wind?
The wind has Burps has diverted the wind around, so now you have a clear shot.
Light him up,
Good.
cowboy.
Okay,
Again, it
so
doesn't really help.
I'm gonna ping this two. Each will shoot one with big mood.
Okay.
It is big. 18 should hit.
And
11 might not.
11
That-
hit.
11
Oh.
hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so
wow.
this is once. This is
I hope the
second.
size of the dust cloud is not.
21 would be this one. 18 will be this one.
Okay. Both still up.
Okay. That's
And like dust clouds like
I'm,
rise up from them again.
okay. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Wanna move forward a bit closer to your thoughts.
I'm better in range.
Definitely.
Okay, Verity, yours go.
He's going to command Arya to go. How far is the wind being blocked? Or is it all the
50
way
feet
to
away,
the back?
so it's like is as good as the combat map. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because
I'll say
Nerf is
it's,
70 feet away, so it's like further behind him. So it's like 80 and
say
90 feet.
50 feet, so
So like
I'll
above
say-
there, right?
Basically
No, it's
from
behind.
this guy to this guy, there's no wind.
So if she goes back this way, 50 feet, right?
Yeah.
Like that, right?
50
Um,
feet, yeah.
Well, she's going to command Arya to go to the back because Rose is still on her, right?
Yeah. So okay, so the wind wall is like this, right? But it's behind Neren.
So
Yep.
basically, I want Rosa to shoot from Arya's while she's running on Arya.
Okay.
Aye, Captain.
So Alara doesn't mind standing in the wind for now, is it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So
Rose, put yourself over at the back.
okay.
Lara is a sentry, looking out for threats.
More like
And
she's like,
also-
no.
She should look out for other threats in case we're ambushed again.
Let me have a look.
Arya is relieved to be away from the mob of things.
And give me a second. I am going to ask Arya to cast Moonbeam on these two.
Moonbeam is 5 feet radius.
5 feet radius, yeah.
Damn it! Is it now? Shit.
So basically, if she puts it here, it gets the two of them, right?
Huh? No, it wouldn't. It's only 4 squares.
4 squares. Okay, then here.
Hmm?
There. This side.
Where?
This side. The left side. Can you see my ping?
Ah, okay.
I put my
Okay, that works.
Yep. She's going to cast a Moonbeam on them.
They should both
Okay,
die.
the moonbeam appears over them with a slightly sickening light because of the ash contamination and such, but oh well.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
10 radiant.
I get
Con
Azata.
save.
Okay,
It's
what's
not
Verity
mine.
doing? It's only the start of their turn.
Beam.
And then he's going to go towards this one.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to these two?
Sword.
Only
They
the start of
make a
their
save
turn.
on the start of their turn.
Okay, okay. So he's going to attack
That's the
this
annoying
guy.
thing about Moonbeam, we don't know if the thing is dead yet.
Yeah. And attack this one.
Okay.
Douche.
Bonk.
Yeah, that's it.
Verity. Since I haven't dispelled the sword, it's still considered a magical 1+1 sword right now.
Oh, you haven't dispelled it. Okay, so it's a
Wait,
10.
but the moment the weapon's away from you for a while.
No, it's because I have two features, right? One is Hexblade and one is
Okay,
Peg
it's
weapon.
not the conjured weapon.
No. Yeah, the one that I gave her is the Hexblade version. It's not the conjured one.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, the first attack is 10 then, because it's plus 1,
save
right?
with advantage.
Con save.
One save.
No, puff of ash coats you again from it, but you're fine.
20.
So,
Second attack.
it takes damage.
Did you add 5 to your con save already or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
This one I haven't added yet. 12 hits, I remember.
Yes.
Oh, 13 because. So that's a 9.
It's still up.
19
Okay.
total.
Another con save, right?
No, only once per
Oh.
turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, what? Like, you rapid fire the thing, you magic missile it, everyone makes con saves and die.
Okay.
Okay, start the turn. These two zombies are and they are completely evaporated by radiant light.
Oof. Big
Well done, Arya. Double kill.
Arya, good job.
work.
Spotlight.
They attempt to attack at Verity.
Please don't hit.
There needs to be like a counter attack spell. That's not counter spell.
That's
It's a
19 hit
one.
Verity. That's their turn.
Turn.
There is your
Past
go.
experience. Take attacks don't work on undead, right?
What?
From my past experience, necrotic attacks don't work on zombies, right?
Generally no.
Okay, I will hit it with a ray of frost after moving closer. Pew.
Bzz, bzz.
Which one are you hitting?
The one closer to me.
Okay. 11. It shatters to pieces.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm at 60 feet now.
Yeah. Okay. Sony, your go.
Oh, there's one more left.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get there?
You can
Shoot
shoot.
it with your
For sure.
Okay, fine. No, but can I get there? Can I get there?
No, you have to dash. We're 60 feet away.
Oh, you're 60.
We're 60
oh,
feet
you
away.
draw the
Alright.
arrow and you're like 50.
Alright, that's fine. Then I'll move 30 feet and use my bow to shoot at it.
Okay.
Where are you?
Hit.
It and God. No,
Uh,
You can shoot
I'm
again.
gonna shoot
9.
for time.
Verity make a con save with advantage.
Oh, it's dead.
No, every
Oh,
time you hit
not
it, it
dead.
will.
Ah,
It gives spores.
Oh, no.
it ends.
Oh, okay, the
10 total.
Right.
Do I get my spell back?
the ash finally manages to get through even under the almighty helmet. Verity, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks for 1 minute.
Okay.
Been poisoned.
Is it poison?
No, it's not.
It's a different thing, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
just annoying.
Spores.
Alright.
My second attack hits.
Yeah,
Right. 11. Is it dead yet?
still
I
up.
think it's not dead yet.
Uh,
It's very close to dead, but it's
Oh,
dead.
annoying.
Brooks.
That's
Throw
like my arrow.
Thorn
Not-
whip it.
Rose-
Does Brooks have Thorn whip?
Is it
yes,
my turn?
yes.
Alright, cool. I walk 15 feet this way so that I line up to it, and then I cast Thorn Whip, and he's gonna yank it hard so it gets pulled away from Verity. Aha!
Leave our paladin alone.
Yes, it hits.
Alright.
Damage.
Haha!
You whip it. You pull it.
7 damage.
Wait, let me roll its thing.
It's just
No, it's both crits.
16.
He's still alive.
It's still alive.
Still alive.
So you
He gets
put,
pulled 10 feet.
it
He
gets pulled to you.
Yeah, he gets pulled 10 feet
Okay.
closer.
10 feet.
Oh,
That thing
10
is.
feet.
So yeah, right there. Alright.
And I
It's still
shall
up.
try to finish it off.
Okay, Rose. Now watch the zombie survive for the next 20 turns.
You never know that it rolls high.
When it hits by
I'm gonna
gets
do
hit
it.
by moonbeam though.
Go for the head, Rosa.
Nice.
You almost got it in the head.
So close.
Nice.
Double tap. Don't forget to double tap.
12.
Double tap.
12.
It goes down and you have to come back up and roll again,
Uh,
right?
Is
Oh
it
no,
up?
it died.
Right?
Oh,
I thought it's a DC card.
It's a 13. It's a 13 for them to stay alive.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Boom bap.
No, it's dependent on the damage.
Oh, really? That's
Oh
Half
yeah.
damage?
Oh
Burks
yeah,
did
yeah.
only 7.
I vaguely remember that.
No, I don't.
It falls back down.
Oh, because we played against ghouls at some
Oh.
point.
And the music resumes.
Lol.
Country music again.
Yeah.
No more initiative, right?
Where's the country?
Okay, so Burks, you have 8 rounds left of the wind wall up to do stuff quickly.
All right. I kind of look at everybody and I'm like, can everyone group up, please? I can't keep the wall up for very long. It's not really a traveling magic.
Do you
Where
want
do
to
you go?
part?
Yeah.
And you guys
Oh, yeah?
can come to us.
Yeah, we're going to you.
Yeah.
Right here,
Back to the same thing as last time. And then while just quickly walking to the point, Alara
Okay.
manages to go to Verity and say, "So did you heal them?" And then she looks away and keeps walking.
Rose is gonna like.
Verity has no idea what you are trying to insinuate. Oh, but they are undead. I was not going to do that. Then he keeps walking.
Chandra, in the meantime, is like she has her arms raised and Fiery is like, oh, it's over already. That's nice. She gets nearer over to
Still
the
don't
group,
trust her.
and that's when she pauses, looking at the bodies, and some of you have a closer look now.
Yep.
In the absence of the wind and ash. Despite their desiccated state and all that, most of them have like torn cloak and hood around themselves, or what seems to be like traveling gear.
Where to have a look? Can he do a divine sense around this area? Like a quick one.
Okay. Divine sense.
Like, how do they get revived, or what's the source or something like that?
How long does
There's
divine sense-
lingering necrotic traces on these corpses, but otherwise, like let me think. Nah,
Ground is
that's
not
all you get.
consecrated or anything.
The ground is not desecrated, right?
No,
So
but
these.
okay. For Burks and Moment, from what you can tell, these are ash zombies on closer look. So think of them as the product of what happens if a Pompeii happens to people.
Wait, what? No.
You know, like
Ash.
Pompeii explode out, ash coats things, they die, suffocate.
Uh-huh.
And then they
And, like,
become zombies.
Some because of the energies of the plane, some of them sometimes come back as undead.
Oh.
You. Okay.
And this it looks like these 5 people were part of an expedition group that obviously never made it.
How long ago? Like, how rotten was the corpse? Like,
They are quite well preserved actually. Of course, ash, Pompeii style.
If I notice that they're well preserved and that they were travelers, I loot the bodies.
yeah, how is
Actually,
their
since
bodies?
you say that, I'm gonna cast make
Equipment.
body as well.
Okay. So
Because I thought they were just like clothesless zombies. If like they're part of like a traveling adventuring group.
most of the stuff has perished, but looking through
Anything of interest?
okay, let me check through the gear stuff a bit.
Verity has to do investigation too.
Okay. One of them has a still serviceable chain shirt.
Ooh.
Take it. Not
One
me.
of them has a serviceable chain mail.
Wow.
The jeans
Yes.
shirts.
Very good.
Style.
Serviceable chainmail, serviceable chain shirt. Got it.
Okay. The one wearing the chainmail seems to have been the leader of the expedition, and Burks finds a compass that's obviously defective.
Okay.
It's useless. Throw it away.
Speaking of, Verity takes up his compass. He sees the compass and says, check.
Okay. Your compass seems to be normal at the moment.
Okay, so it's pointing whatever direction, like northwest that we are going right now.
South actually.
Are we going south now?
Aren't we going north? Count
I
it.
thought
Yeah,
we were going
on the
north.
combat map, it's
Oh, okay. No, like the general direction, it's northwest.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
northwest. Compass is defective. You find some well-wrapped trail rations.
Take it. Take all of it.
8 days trail rations in
8
total.
days.
Notes
worth.
that.
Trail
Nice.
or trail? What?
Trail.
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 rations. Got it.
And well, the coin. Let me see what else they have here.
How about coins?
Also, there's a little. The trail rations are wrapped in a sort of a leather cloth, which appears to be a little crudely drawn map.
Okay.
Oh,
Ah.
take it.
Ooh, they were trying to look for the area and draw a map. You know what maps doesn't work here.
Are there any notes or like documents of
Okay.
where they're going?
Based on the map and some annotations indicate. Are you sure this is the right direction to base camp? I could have sworn it was the other way, but the compass seems to point this way.
Base camp.
Unfortunate.
Rings a bell. Is there any count of the?
Lel.
Wait,
Right.
base? Did
Yeah,
it?
base.
Are they?
Like like standard expedition sets up camp, goes from the camp to try and
Oh,
find.
okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
So that means there's a base camp somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah.
So they say the compass is not doing its job.
Yep, pretty much.
It's-
Broken compass.
Yeah, brute teeth.
Is what I have written in my inventory.
Mhm.
It broke on.
Are there any like weapons that seems repairable? That is like repairable with varieties.
No, there are no weapons on them. Like the zombies were
armor.
not smart enough to hold on to the
Yeah.
weapons.
You probably dropped it.
Okay.
All right. I assume by after all the looting is done, the wind wall dissipates.
Yeah.
Yep. I put my hood back on.
We do the same thing.
Back in the sack, Sony.
It would seem that from the way the map is drawn, give me a survival check for bugs and moments.
No problem.
Oh, that's my first stat.
12.
That's okay.
Boy.
And moment give me advantage instead of
Oh, we forgot about the heat shimmer thing.
the advantage when I'm not
What
proficient
about
in?
everything?
No, I mean with like a help action.
A heat shimmer
That's-
thing.
Oh,
I
actually,
don't
you need
think
to
it
be
would have come
proficient
into
in.
play.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't know that.
But like it leaves like a mirage of you when you move.
Yeah. So when I teleported, it's like
There's two narratives
Fade
for a
away.
moment.
Style.
But I think the undead knows living creatures anyway, so.
Yeah.
All right, I got a 12 and moment got a 7 DM. What's up with the map?
From what you can tell, this map that they indicate seems to be northeast.
Northeast. But we're going northwest.
If you're willing to make the detour, but otherwise it seems to
Okay.
be northeast.
Oh, okay, that's a detour map. Okay.
Because it goes to the base camp, not the Thief of Arkham, like
Yep.
the
Yep.
Enowen.
We have our mission.
I will talk to the group and tell them this information when we're out of the damn storm. I lead them out.
Mm.
Yep.
Continue.
Okay, we
Out of
continue.
the storm.
Oh, but what if there's treasures there?
I mean,
We don't have this information yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have to leave the storm
We
first.
literally
then
don't
I
know
will share
about this yet.
I am not discussing this while Ash enters our mouths.
Hmm. We keep
Yeah.
moving.
A wise decision.
We keep moving.
You all continue.
Actually, Russ actually might enjoy the ash entering his mouth.
All right, that's just me. That's not. It's unfair for everyone else. If you don't have enough to share, then you don't tell anyone.
Don't talk with your mouth full, Mommy used to say.
Okay, you continue moving on against this ashen wind, and that's when the wind starts to get a bit thicker and a bit darker, and there's even like a hint of sulfur on it.
Ooh, open your
Sulfur! Sulfur! We need that!
It's
We
not
need
entirely sulfur.
It's not completely sulfur. It just
I know,
smells
but there
like
is
sulfur.
hint of sulfur.
That means
Okay,
there's sulfur
Keep
somewhere.
going and maybe we'll find sulfur.
Yes, we
Not
keep
here.
going.
Yeah.
It also seems to get warmer again, no surprise here.
Hmm.
Ugh,
And
how
about
uncomfortable.
another hour or so of traveling,
Oof, an
you'll
hour.
find the source of the wind. So, slightly up a bit more of a slope, you find the ground. You
Ragnaros.
find like a large crater on the ground, from which these fumes seem to spew out this hot air that generates the wind that sweeps downward.
Yikes.
It's as if someone took a needle to the side of a volcano, like a balloon, and punched it in, like air kept coming out.
The
Okay.
air goes
Okay.
outwards, right? You said, or downwards?
The air, well, like it's a hole in the ground ahead of you,
Okay.
from which the fumes come in this direction.
All right. Cool.
Okay, we
Air.
go
Going out
around
in every
it.
direction or a specific?
Like you know what a thermal vent is, right? This one is just above ground.
So we're
Okay.
going to the side where smoke is not going in that direction.
It still smells strongly of sulfur here, but like you can finally see and such.
Yep.
And breathe.
She's gonna dust herself off.
All right.
Will steep itself and
So this
Alright.
crater
anyone else
appears
who
to be about
requires it.
20 feet in diameter, and presumably leads down into like the heart of some volcano or something.
The heart of the mountain.
Is Moment excited? It's the main.
No,
Clean,
I'm
friend.
excited to meet that thing. No.
All right. Burks kind of pulls down his scarf so that his face isn't covered anymore. All right. I wanted to wait till we were out of the storm to do this, the ash storm. We have 3 options right now. You're employing us, so I will lead you wherever you wish to go. First, we can continue on our journey further north, which is what we originally intended to, up to the teeth. Second, this map, and then I unfold the leather thing that was covering the rations. It's crudely drawn, but there is a base camp based on the notes on it. There is a base camp northeast of here. Wait, let me check my notes. Northeast, yeah. Northeast of here. The camp might have supplies and other things we might need if you wish to raid it. Or you can make friends, whatever you want to do. Third, we can go on a little joyride down the hole. As you can see, Moment's a little excited about it.
No.
Joyride hole? Where?
We're looking at the map.
Far away is
We're
base
going
camp.
down the hole.
Where
How far is
is-
the base camp, DM? Or did my
Yeah, how
survival
far?
check bad?
The
Not good enough.
Well, it seems about an hour or 2 away.
Oh, that's alright.
Where
It's
we
about
are
an
now,
hour.
Alara looks
do
at
we have
Burks
to
and
walk
goes,
back into the storm to
Well-
do that or no?
well, if you think
No, it's
about
not
it,
east. So,
about it, considering how you've told us maps are not relevant, how sure are you the base camp is still there?
It may or may not be. But
I'm not-
if they plotted this themselves, then at the very least they should know where their own camp is. They just got lost because, and then I take out the broken compass, because their compass was broken.
Can you verify they've not been here for a really long time?
I cannot. I'm merely laying out your options in front of you. You choose, I will lead.
I'm not
Can I
inclined.
have a look at the compass?
I toss it over to Sony.
Sweet.
Can I see if there's any sulfur we can mine in this particular area?
You
Any
to the
particular
hole.
one?
Sulfur.
Sulfur.
So,
Well, this is a little like this is like a sulfurous vent.
Mm-hmm.
any yellow spots on the sides?
Then we can scrape
Yep.
you know.
On the sides, inside.
Scrape.
No,
You
it's
know you can ask
literally
me for mining, the mining pickaxe, right?
no, like literally. Are there any on the sides that we can sort
Sulfur,
of
but
get?
inside on the sides,
Okay.
inside the vent.
Ooh.
Does that mean we can?
That is not safe to go to.
No.
is it?
Does that mean we can reach the inside of the vent by digging a sufficiently deep enough hole towards that area from the side?
You mean you want to dig
Make a
through the
tunnel.
side of it and like risk the thing collapsing inward?
Oh, we're just looking for the sulfur. I mean, if it's already at the inside, we're not digging down into the ground, we're digging sideways.
It will collapse though if there's not enough support.
I mean, mechanically, does anyone have move earth?
And beside you, no.
Yeah,
You
it's a
shape
level
earth,
5
right?
spell, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a level 5 spell. I don't think I have it.
So the only way to
Level
get the
6
sulfur is
though.
going into the vent.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the most direct method.
The vent has very hot air, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Does it is it hot until it will like burn? As in I will
It's
take
quite
damage of burn.
uncomfortable and might require con saves, but it's not the damaging kind.
Con saves from
It will
poison,
cause exhaustion.
Yes, poison and heat.
poison and heat. Verity don't mind doing that if you guys don't mind lowering him down.
Now's
I'm
not the time, I don't
I am unsure why everyone is so obsessed about mining this sulfur. I recall Verity last night was asking me, no, not last night, this morning was asking me to keep track of where the goblin old base was. Is it because of the sulfur as well?
That is for other ores or mining thing. The sulfur is for Agatha. She requests for as much sulfur as we can find. It's for the good of the town, you see.
Is that what the sacks are for?
Yes.
I see.
All right.
Well, glad I managed to use it before it get dirty.
I can help you get the sulfur with minimal effort, but you will have to withstand the heat and fumes on your own. Is that okay?
Yes, as long as can help Agatha a bit, I'm willing. So
If everyone else is okay with staying here and having a
We can take a rest here.
all right, I turn into a giant spider, DM.
Okay. Giants.
Can we also tie a lead onto Arya so she can be an anchor as well?
Okay.
I have a climbing speed, so like you need to tie it to Verity, not me, in case Verity falls off me.
DM,
Wait,
Yeah.
are you gonna
The-
carry Verity?
Yes.
the compass that is broken, does it look like it can be fixed? Maybe in town or something?
And investigation.
Okay.
So the spider is gonna carry Verity, so she needs a harness. I mean, he needs a harness.
Yeah, because I have a climbing speed, I won't fall.
Oh,
No. Climbing speed you can still fall, but spiders have spider climb.
Yeah, there you go.
how
Okay.
big is the hole, the vent?
20 feet in diameter.
20 feet in diameter is pretty big.
so you can use one rope to make a harness, and then the other rope can be a safety lead from Arya's Verity.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Alright, I got
we
40.
do that.
Sony, you can't quite tell why the compass isn't working. Just the needle seems to sometimes point somewhere, then point somewhere else.
I have.
It's,
Oh, sorry.
it's okay. Since Verity is busy right now, she's just gonna ask Moment.
Oh,
Are what do you call that thing? Are compass even useful in this land? Because the only compass she's seen is Verity's, and that one is wacky, and this one is wacky too. But your friend says that it,
usually in
that it's broke. So I
usually-
guess
usually in our line of work, kind of say that it's because of how the land works in Zendikar. To be honest, the compass usually doesn't help us that much because it's always changed. You know, maybe the point of where the compass is pointing always change. So that's
Mhm.
why.
alright, but your friend says that Burke says that it's broken, so I suppose it should be working in some other way. I'm gonna
Hmm.
ask in town next time. Thank
Okay.
you, Moment.
No problem.
I'm gonna look at it.
Magnetic materials in the volcanic environment around here be affecting it.
Oh, big words. Alright.
Big words.
And so we begin our short rest while Verity mines.
While Verity is mining, I would like to take this opportunity to transport some of the heavy stuff we have and put it in the room. And see if we can get some supplies from the town in terms of face masks, etc.
Are you going alone?
No, whoever wants to follow, follow lah.
I need to commune with the
Nature.
queen. Not nature, but the queen.
Do you want to do that here or back in the town?
Alpha Town is more safe, but here still have people needs to look out because Berks went down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we do need some people to be here.
I will stay here.
Okay, so I'm carrying a whole bunch of stuff and
Saya will help you
depositing.
out, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Ahe.
Depositing
Tony
it
will help you too.
here.
Isle is watching Verity and shaking his head.
Yeah, I guess Saya will just be there like,
Okay, Burks and Verity, give me your Constitution saves.
Do I need to?
Yes.
Yes, because you're being blasted by the heat and the
Ooh, wow.
poison.
Alright.
Oh,
Why-
wait,
yeah.
wait, your wild shape, you still retain your Goblin Fire Resistance thing, is it?
Yes. I
Okay,
retain-
you still need to make one for poison.
Okay, cool.
I need to make one for heat, right? Because poison does
Yeah.
not affect me.
Mm.
So it's the
Alright.
con.
Cool.
But
I'll
you
make
can have
one.
a
It doesn't
+5.
affect you.
I'll make one con save. Wait, let me check. I will double check the rules unless someone can remember. I don't. I retain the constitution of my monster, right? Of the thing. I
Yeah, it's the monster's
Yes.
It's just charisma, wisdom, and intelligence.
Your
that I
men-
keep.
All,
Right?
yeah.
all the brain stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the brain stuff is you.
Just double checking. Thanks for the rule clarification. Now let me find what is my.
Spider's con.
Yeah, what is my spider's con? The heck?
Probably a +1 or +2.
I just want to see if it's higher than giant crocodile, giant eagle. Nope.
Where's the giant spider list?
Oh well. Okay, wait, one sec. I'll just search it up.
Oh yeah, Verity borrowed that thing from you.
Oh
Moment,
no, I have.
the mining thing.
I have
Oh, you do know that if you do that, you only have limited time to mine before it disappear, right?
Yeah, that's just
Okay.
however much you can mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Both pass, so Verity and Burks commence mining operation.
Okay, so DM, since Verity asked, I will borrow her
Lend her.
a pickaxe made by moi. Well, the compound weapon thingy. So it has limited amount of time before it disappeared.
How much is limited?
Limited, it's like
How
1
far
hour?
from you can it go?
I think it's like minute or so, if I'm not
Oh
wrong.
my god.
That's not a good thing at all.
Yeah, that's not
You
very
asked, I
helpful.
asked you.
Well,
Then-
since Moment like bring
Well,
it up,
Verity can
Verity,
just use his hands if he wants to.
Mm.
yeah, he can use one of his smith's tool thing.
No,
like,
actually, Mage Hand
hammer or
can go and.
something.
Mage
I'm
Hand-
already a spider. I would have made you a pickaxe from stone, but I'm a spider. It's kind of too late.
It's
for that.
fine. Verity can do that.
Verity can just use it, do it by hand then.
Yeah.
He can just
Or
use
like
his
one of his
dagger. He
One
can
of his
use the
tools.
dagger.
Yeah.
Arya goes somewhere else to sit away from this fuming thing.
Wait,
Yes.
Arya is holding the rope.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's
She's
just
just sitting.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
would I have something in the Dungeoneer's pack?
I don't know what's in those things.
I
That's
know.
it.
Let me-
There's like
It's in
5
the,
billion
the
things.
player's handbook.
But anyways,
I got you.
what do I roll for mining? Athletics? Strength?
I mean, like, you made your
Oh, I
saves.
have
I think no
crowbar.
one is bothering you.
Okay.
People are short resting. Okay.
How many
So
stacks?
I'll go on to Moment then.
Okay.
You're communing right here, is it?
Well, since we are short resting, I'm communing right here.
Okay, how do you wish to commune? This is unique to you.
I'm gonna sit in the ground.
Mhm.
I'm going to put, since I have my crossbow already, and it is one of her version of the weapon, so I'm gonna hold it in my hand and try to focus the energy of what it give out from the crossbow itself,
Mhm.
and try to link it back to the Raven Queen.
Is this your usual ritual?
Usual your ritual is going to sleep and then by the weapon by the side and try to do it from that. But since I'm not sleeping, I'm trying to do it the unusual way, which is like, but now holding it and try to focus energy from it.
Are you saying anything?
I'm trying to. This is knowledge. I'm trying to fine, since we are going to maybe even
No, I mean, are you
may
saying
in
anything while communing?
saying anything while communing? No.
Okay. Right. So what are you looking for?
Uh, guidance if because feels like we might encounter the firebird or phoenix. Guidance if guidance for the phoenix. And since there's like undead recently over here, how do she feel about this? The this cultist group, because I remember she doesn't like people cheating death.
All right. You focus on your communing, and let me look for different music.
Sorry, you break up. Did
I'm
anyone
looking
speak?
for different music.
Oh, okay, okay.
Gotta set the mood, man. This is like the first time in session you're
big mood.
communing.
Yeah, with patron.
Oh,
So cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll put this music here.
Okay, let me try to open it up.
Oh. Damn.
Okay, moment. You focus on the energy and commune itself,
Mhm.
and you close your senses to the world around you and the heat and ash beneath you, and the winds further spewing beyond. And for a moment, there's a disconnectedness,
Mhm.
as if you're elsewhere. And then there's a feeling of a rush of wind around you, the swooping of feathers.
Ah.
There's a feeling of just being in a void with feathers, sometimes glittering around you like freshly fallen snow, but no other images for the time being. How do you wish to present your query?
Uh, I would, well, not physically, but like in that moment in time where I'm standing, I look up and say, Mistress, I have come with question if you can guide me, and also question if this eternal flame cloud is true your disturbing any of your motives. And I wait for answer.
Okay, interesting. So let me put this image here. In the void, a feather drifts down to you, thick and voluminous, landing in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
And as it lays down in front of you, onto the ground, you see ripples spreading forth from the void. A drawing, a depiction. You see from the feathers grows an image of a man
Mm-hmm.
rising as a child, crawling on all fours,
Mm-hmm.
getting up, walking on twos, then hunching over on threes,
Mm-hmm.
and from there it branches out. One of these men, before reaching the walking on threes, seems to burst into flames, black flames by the ash,
Mm-hmm.
collapsing downwards and rising again in a feathered form that soars up high and leaves the rest behind.
Okay, that one I understand.
One of them, before reaching all threes, seems to collapse, crawl, as if it's like devolving back to its original state,
That feels like
crawling
normal as
along
well.
the floor.
Like, is it going back to the form of crawling on all fours?
Yes, but something is clearly wrong with its movements, twitching.
That's okay.
And then a third one, somewhere in between walking, you see attempt to hop, fall and crawl, and attempt to hop, fall and crawl again.
Wait, they are hopping.
And it seems to be hopping after the winged figure flying up high, hopping, but it trips and falls over and crawls and gets back up and tries again and again.
Is it like is it feels like it is going back to the cycle? Because it flies, it drops, so it starts crawling, walking, and then going back up like that. Is that the image that she's showing me?
Some kind of intermediary. But again,
Ooh.
like the Raven Queen is enigmatic.
Mm-hmm.
She does not necessarily tell you outright.
Okay. Yeah, that's to be fair. So
Well,
is that
when
the
it hops after the one flying, you see the arms going outstretched and like doing strange motions.
is it strange as is it like abnormal, or is just like
As in like
normal
arms out to the side, sort of flapping.
in humanoid form?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay.
Do you have any further questions?
Okay, so that's that. Okay, this one is will be the Phoenix question. Uh, I'll look up again. If you can, guidance if this Phoenix creature will be any uh, harmful or maybe disturbing you in some way that maybe can help. This will be my last question.
Okay. The images from before just retract back into the feather, and a
Mhm.
different set of images starts to spread out again. From the feather itself, branched as it is, you see veins, little networks spreading forth
Mhm.
faster and faster, as if like a as if forming a rocky network and things running in between veins, maybe, into some kind of a triangular shape, which the top is some kind of a jagged opening.
Opening from the top of this triangle, or
Yeah, opening from the top, the triangle. And then you see a figure crawling and standing and walking,
Mhm.
and the figure seems to throw itself into this little opening.
Mhm.
And a moment later, a feathered figure emerges,
Mhm.
rising off into the sky, or what is above.
Oh, oh, okay.
And the veins around this rock seem to pulse, and then the vision fades.
Thank you, mistress. That will be all. And if you ever need me to do your bidding as well, you know where to find me. And that's it. And then I will try to go back to my mental world.
And the vision fades, and you find yourself back in normal, but time has just sped past. The short rest is done.
Hmm. Hey, just right, just right. Okay. Go back to him then.
Yay,
Go back to
short
them
rest.
then.
Okay. Give me a nature check.
Who? Moment.
Which one?
Moment, give me a nature check.
Oh, okay.
Nature.
Nature. This is not good because my nature is always bad, and anything that's intelligent is bad. Oh, that's not bad.
Pretty good. It's pretty
The
decent.
guidance of your patron seems to have gotten through, and
Mhm.
you think back to what he could have meant, and the last image seems to bring something to mind. I'll
Mm.
post the image in Discord.
Oh, okay. Discord. Where is there?
Or like a bigger image here. Valakut the Molten Pinnacle, one of the largest volcanoes in Arkaum
Mm-hmm.
that towers above the others.
Is that where we
Can
are?
I see it from here?
From here, uh, let's just, let's just say it always feels like it's somewhere in the distance when you travel. Usually you can't see it because of all the soot and stuff that it itself makes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a part of the heart of Arkaum itself, and possibly one of the volcanoes of biggest significance.
Hmm.
It's
Okay.
notable for its size, but Zendikar being Zendikar, most people are not keen to visit an even bigger volcano, and the other smaller ones already give trouble.
Okay.
So this is known to be a very active sort of mountain, right? The
Yeah,
This
volcano.
land
it's
can
like
do
the
face
Vesuvius
damage.
compared to all the other little volcanoes.
I kind of feel like this one would be like the king of the volcano.
Mhm.
This is where the phoenix is.
Yep, I have a suspicion.
Probably. It does
I have
face
a very
damage.
good suspicion that is what it is. But for a moment there, I have no idea where that mountain was.
I mean, if we don't have reasons, we won't go, right?
Yeah. But I just want
If you ever
to.
get a clear day, you will be able to tell where it is.
Hmm.
If you ever get a clear day.
Okay.
It's not something that we
Okay.
can randomly find ourselves at, right?
No, I
No.
don't think so, unless you
I-
Like
deliberately go
one day
there.
we look down and we're like, oh shit,
I don't
it's
think
where
so.
we are.
But generally, it's the high area, so like heading towards the teeth of Arkham is definitely a right track towards the volcano.
But that's not where
Fair.
Anowen is living, right?
Anoan
No.
is not on the volcano itself.
If he is in a
I
volcano
hope.
himself, I'm gonna assume that he's a phoenix as well.
It's
Just
it's
saying.
probably where the cultists are trying to go. So in the future, if we deal with cultists, you can exchange information if they don't already know. But
Well,
I
if we
mean,
ever get in.
go to the biggest, highest, most dangerous volcano is probably pretty straightforward. I mean, if you're a fire cultist, you'd be like, okay, we'll start looking there.
Yeah, but like, password doesn't work in a fight instantly, I don't know.
That's
At
because
least
those
if
are stupid guards. If we find actual people we can talk to.
yeah, we'll see how. Yeah, do we shop for
Okay,
Elra's
so
side?
Alara, what are you doing back in Alpha Town?
She
Alara.
is she's dumping all the heavy stuff. Like the chainmail that she got and the scimitar. And then she's going to step out for a while to buy some goggles for Nerif, Sony, herself, and how many other people are not
Rosa,
and Rosa. So that's
Ahe,
4.
and Sayel, I guess.
Do we
Do
need
they
to
need things?
do DM? Do we still need to get them stuff?
I treat them as NPCs like that. So
Okay.
So they get their own
Yeah,
stuff.
they get their own stuff.
Yay.
So 4 stuff. So 4 goggles, just
Yeah.
in case to keep in your
4
backpack at
stuff,
all
please,
times.
Mr. Shopkeeper.
4 stuff. How much would that cost?
1 gold piece each.
Okay, so that's 4 GP. GP for goggles.
Shall I deduct that from party fund?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Party fund.
Party fund is 140 right now.
Can we
FYI.
get the does anybody here have the breathing apparatuses, or is it something that we have to
It's unique.
de-engineer? Okay, it's unique. I think that's it. Anybody need anything else out of character?
For me, I don't have anything.
Probably get a pickaxe for Verity because he might be mining in the future.
I want
Really?
something, but I'm a spider and I can't tell it to you.
Click, 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 click. Well, we do have to dump the sulfur. I don't think I want to carry a sack of sulfur with us, so we're doing like second round later.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
And I'll
can
let you
get
know.
a pickaxe, but I'm not sure how much is a pickaxe.
Do we need a pickaxe at the current moment? Can't you just use like the
Proper one. We'll
climbing
need it.
Get a proper
climbing
one.
equipment?
A
We'll want
pickaxe
it in
will
the future.
always come in handy.
Yeah.
We'll want it in the future.
Okay, so she'll get a pickaxe.
Okay. You return your sulfur to Agatha, who is. Oh, thank you so much, dear.
Sulfur.
And Verity, you're probably going to smell like rotten eggs for a long while.
Prestige. Does anybody have prestige?
It's everywhere inside the armor as well
It
and all
will
that.
take me a while, but
Prestige
Can't be done.
everything.
You probably need to do a more thorough job with Verity as the armor off.
yeah. Perhaps later when we stop for
Yeah,
camp.
when we go to sleep.
Verity can.
Oh, also one more thing, Alara, when you're around buying stuff at the bazaar and such, like
Cranium rats.
oh, they don't tell you. Oh, newcomer here, are you?
Sorry.
Watch your pockets. There's been thieves afoot lately.
You don't say. For how many days now?
Afoot.
No, as in, how long has this been happening?
We don't steal from each other. We're all trying to make a living.
I'm guessing this has been a few days.
The shopkeeper just looks at you, returns to his business. Well, you get the implication that this is a foreigner brought thing.
It's the cranium rats, man. They're stealing things,
They're
and they're
stealing
building
shit.
a robot.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Well,
What's happening?
she's
I missed the last 3
she,
minutes. Or
she's
something.
she's gonna ignore. Pretty much, the shopkeeper said there's thieves, and then Alara went, "Okay, how long has this happened?" And then he's like, "No answer given." And she's
Okay.
very confused now. She's like, "Well, fuck you too."
So Verity is going to ask, is Saru and Twitch back in Agatha's place?
Well, Verity isn't there.
Wait, I thought the sack, south.
Oh, Verity went back in.
Has he
No,
already
Saru and
finished?
Twitch aren't around at the moment. They're making good use of daylight somewhere else, it seems.
Lol.
So I guess we can ask around for the situation about the rats.
You
for
can
now.
ask in the Is
You
the
can
bazaar
ask.
open today?
Yeah.
Good back at home. Lovely. Lovely.
Lovely. Alara's just gonna get the goggles and then go back. She's not really sticking around for anything else.
Yeah.
And then
Why
she's
can't we just
gonna
ask the tavern
she's
keeper
giving the goggles.
before he goes back? I would like to ask about the rat infestation problem. Are there any news regarding that?
You really like asking about everyone else's problems, don't you?
And he just waits.
Anyway, so here's the strange news. I did put the word out for folks, and then, well, haven't seen them around lately. It's good news, right?
Folks or the rats?
Rat.
Okay. I told
Okay,
a bunch
does
of folks
Verity-
and I haven't come around and tell it.
Does Verity know that cranium rats like to gather and not show their face until they get really strong?
You don't know that. Just that you
Like-
know their intelligence varies.
So they're not
On how
seen,
big
right?
they are.
So that means they are hiding somewhere.
Or they got eaten by elementals, maybe. I don't know.
Uh,
Wishful thinking.
Verity will say,
that person a little bit because they are really intelligent. They probably are hiding and biting or trying to get stronger. Well, do keep an eye out for any of them because they work in big swarms.
How big?
Verity, the cranium rat doomsayer.
Verity the cranium
Yeah,
rat
just call me.
expert, I tell you.
Rats, they gather.
How big has Verity seen them in?
Well, just as you do hunting with a
Haze, right?
yeah.
So that's still pretty deadly, that swarm thing.
Mm-hmm.
About a dozen, is it? A swarm is
More
about
than that. A swarm is like 20.
like 20 something, right?
Maybe
Like
30, yeah.
two dozens or something like that.
Enough to fill in a freaking 5x5 cube.
Yeah, 5x5. It's pretty big. I think like 3 dozens or something. Is that right? About right?
Okay, if I ever see them in such numbers, I'll keep in mind.
Yes, before they go into that number, we usually take care of them before they grow too strong. But yes, if it does give incentive to anyone, I'll put 20 gold reward on that.
What?
20 gold reward.
For?
Finding and exterminating the rats,
20
the crane rats.
hits.
You're putting up a rat catching bounty.
The cranium rats specifically. The ones where you can see the brains.
Do you have to go right now?
Yes.
Okay, so what exactly is details of this bounty?
What do they bring in?
They, in smaller swarms, they cast weaker spells.
No. What's the details of the bounty?
And how do people collect?
Alright.
If you say give me 20 hits and then like people give you 500 hits, then it goes like, where's the 500 gold?
Well, the 20 gold is more for finding the swarm and exterminating them. And let's say,
Verity can tell the tales, right? Because he has been collecting the
No,
tales.
as in the Sachi asking what's the conditions?
20
Quest
hits?
objective.
20
Yeah, no,
Retrieve
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like quest, as in.
How do they
Um,
prove to you that they
I
kill the
think
brain?
it's the tales. Because I'm asking you about the tales because that's how they give rewards in the sigil, right?
I mean,
It is-
there'll usually be a numerical number because you want to say like, let's say, bring me 20 rat tails. That's
I
easily
see.
understood. And
For
like,
20 gold, let's say if they can collect 50 of this, because 20 gold back in sigil, it's a lot.
It's a decent chunk of money.
And here's
Yeah.
also a thing to
Is it-
consider about like, is it 20 gold to everyone who brings 50 tails? Or is it the first one to bring
The
50?
first one,
Oh,
to bring
that one-
50
that one
tails.
can cause some complications.
50
They go
tails
hunt,
of.
they take the paper and they go, and then
Hmm.
they
Where's
come
the
back.
first guy though? Like
First group to bring 50 tails, is it?
50 cranium rat tails, specifically.
Verity, the
How are you when you red head since tails you might not be so.
Yeah, I think heads then because the cranium rat's head is easier to define, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it goes
50 is about a swarm, I feel.
Sachi goes,
50.
alright. Well, if they do bring the heads, I'll put it in your room. Better
you
clean
can
it up
have this
yourself
stack.
after that.
You can have this sack.
He gives him a sack. But like, Verity hands him a sack for in case people get the heads, right? For him to put the heads in.
The head's in the sack.
Yeah.
Okay. So deduct 20 gold from
Yep.
the.
Because we just want to know that the cranium reds are found.
Well,
He is
rat
worried.
checking. This is quite back to basics. But I guess it's a welcome change.
You can have this 20
Beginners
gold
to
for the person, the first group of them.
He hands over the penny go to him.
Okay. So, anything else back there, or you're ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready to move on now. So Rarity returns to the group.
I figure if more than one person comes in with 50 hits, then there's
It's a-
a problem.
It is
There's
a
pretty
problem.
big problem.
Yes. So
If
50 is
100
a-
rats exist,
It's scary.
beginners are getting killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, moving on. What's your next destination?
Continue forwards.
I'm down to go check out the base of adventurers that these explorers that didn't make it.
I don't really care about that one.
I'm okay to keep going as well. It's just that
Well,
people
let me
want
know
to
your
check out the
decision, group.
base.
Maybe because we
It's
paid.
more like setting up like a camp
The reasons to visit
Like,
the base are one,
supplies.
maybe we get more supplies. Two, they might be waiting for their people to come back, and we can be like, "We found them. They're not coming back, buddies."
Yep.
How many
Hate to
days
be
has it
bearer of bad news.
been?
Goodbye.
Considering we how many days more do we have the rooms for?
Oh, actually, we might need to wait. The
Perks paid for
let's see.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Which should
This is
be
day 10.
day 10. So we
Wait,
have
this
4
day
more
10.
days, unless we want to go add more money.
Couple more.
You can top
The
up whenever.
But the best part is nobody knows that I paid for 2 weeks.
Well, I'll
we
leave it to
don't?
Burks to top up when he needs to.
So it's 10 days.
If we didn't know that,
Yeah, I think didn't pay for,
Alara
we would have asked because
Yeah.
we
'cause we
otherwise
would
we'll be
want to pay for
squatting.
it
Yeah,
first, yeah.
but he doesn't have to tell us Burks paid for it. Just say it's been paid.
For 2 weeks, and then we ask around, and everyone's like, "No, I didn't pay."
And it's
And
like,
then
it's
we look
Burks.
at Burks and Moment,
I
Yeah,
and
it's
shrug.
okay.
Moment's like, "I didn't pay," and then we look at Burks and like, "Okay, I guess it was you.
It was
Thank you, Sir Guide.
Thank
It was you this whole time,
Yeah.
and you would have gotten away with it."
With all
These
these meddling goblins.
Anyway, it's up
So,
to the
like-
group. I don't really care for that.
I don't mind going to the camp to see what they have set up over there and the supplies and telling them what happens to their people. Which sounds like a thing that Bertie might do, but I will impose it on you guys.
I don't want to go. Because that means double back.
Yeah. Fair. Okay.
Not really.
Executive decision. We
doesn't-
proceed.
It doesn't really mean we double back. It just means we climb the mountain from a different angle.
Possible.
Yeah, because we'd be
Considering-
going northeast, and then like let's say it's the equivalent distance. So once we reach the camp, all we'd have to do is go west up the mountain, and we'd intersect with like our original path either way.
That's assuming it's a straightforward way, considering we've been through so much shit going up this stupid mountain anyway.
Yeah, I'm just laying out the ground, the logic behind it.
Yeah. What about the others?
Split party?
No,
just,
no, no,
just,
no,
just
no.
we are asking
We will
the,
die.
everyone's thoughts right now. Rose?
Make
Sony?
up your own vote in Discord if you want to.
Because I'm okay with both ways, so it's just like what you guys want. So we know Alara doesn't want to. What about Rose?
If you had to pick one, which one would you pick?
I would go to the camp.
Okay, so we have 2 for camp, 1 for not camp. What about Rosa and Sony?
Lina?
Is she here?
Is she even here? What?
Line A. We hear you if you're trying to say
Home
words.
to Rose.
Lina to Earth?
Dang. Yeah, you muted?
Assuming she fell off the planet,
Oh no.
what about
Bergs
Quib
and Moment.
and
Yeah.
Huh. Usually
she
we don't
typing?
make a decision.
No, like out of character.
No, like as a player, what
As
would
a
you like?
player.
Mm.
What would you like to do?
I want to see what happens in the teeth of a calm with Moment. So that's what I want to see.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Oh, you want-
really
you want
bored
to go
of the mountain.
I want to
Okay,
see
so
what.
go straight for the goal.
Yeah, because I want to see.
Okay, all right, let's go straight for the goal then. Decision
Yeah,
made.
then we don't make a
proceed.
detour.
Ignore the camp.
But Moment hasn't made his vote yet.
I'm going to say I was undecided, but since Burke is excited to see Moment when he reached the tip of account, I would, as a player, would vote for tip of account.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we go then.
Let's go. Let's go.
Keep up. Keep
I
moving
don't know
forward.
around.
Kip, I do not know which side you're excited, the Phoenix part or the NPC on the tip of account part.
The NPC part.
The NPC, the Phoenix one is like, oh, I dare. No.
No, I'm not looking forward to that guy. No.
Okay, so proceeding forward. Right. Your travel past the sulfurous vent after returning. It has been a long day of travel, and the sky is starting to turn dark again as you all move up this plateau and up another sloped ramp. And then, as night begins to fall, you all find yourselves looking over at what seems to be a chasm in between two shifted plates of volcanoes with molten lava running in between, and what appears to be an old bridge structure formed of the same stone.
The same stone as the surrounding
Surrounding,
area.
yes. Volcanic stone, a bridge crossing two gaps with two structures
Sturdy
at the
does
end.
it look? Sturdy does it look?
It's made of volcanic stone. I'm pretty sure it's super sturdy.
Let me move you
Maybe
to the map.
it might look flimsy. I don't know.
Ah,
Not
fair.
bad.
Like this.
You never know if it's obsidian. Oh, it looks. Oh, that's not good. There's someone there.
A fellow.
Okay. And you can make
Man, does
out.
he have a stupid emblem?
Well,
Exactly. Does he have a
you
stupid
can make
album?
out-
Okay,
You
wait,
can
wait.
make out a figure standing, well, rather sitting on the other side of the bridge in a meditative pose. In a meditative pose, his bald head completely shaved, chest bare as well. And strangely enough, in this region, full of heat and lava and magma, there's an audible wave of heat just rising up from him as well, shimmering around the air and adding further to the after images of the day.
He's a monk guy. I can tell because of his outfit.
Does he look like he has any allegiances with the fire dudes? He's a narc.
Okay.
He's a popo.
Okay.
He has a
Something like
rhino aura.
Okay. I would say those from Sigil recognize this as one of the Doom Guards.
Oh,
Oh, he's the one that screwed everything. Okay.
let us speak to him.
I will.
He wants to go forth and be the talky man.
I'll probably
So
leave
we
it
are
up
at the
to.
edge of the bridge right now, is it? We are both.
Yeah, you're there.
Okay. Verity will. Well, you go forward then, since it's like some from Sigil.
He's familiar, right? We can
Yeah.
all go, I guess.
Yeah.
I will go up
Has
there.
to be people from faction.
Verity will
wait,
just
how
approach slowly.
I would like to check the build for check the bridge for sturdiness. Can I do that?
Can we do that?
Well, the parts that don't have cracks them seem quite alright.
Okay, because we have a unicorn.
Before we approach him, the Verity will just raise like a hand and like sort of not wave, but just like a high like sort of like
Hail,
Hildenberg.
friend.
Yes.
Hildenberg. Why are you at this bridge? Where is your factoral?
Where is our friend Mirko?
I think Mirko came with them.
I don't think Mirko came with us. I mean,
Oh.
in the ship.
His eyes open and he looks at the lot of you. Questions. So many questions. And he shifts his position a bit of meditation, and you can see one of his legs is bent at a slightly odd angle.
Oh.
Hyperextension?
Or broken.
Entropy.
Like a
has
broken
taken
sort
it.
of thing? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, Rarity was like,
Are you injured? Do you need some fixing on your leg?
Think carefully about what you're offering.
Rarity will have this question on his head. Like,
Ooh. Threatening him? Are you threatening to reduce the entropy that is gathered?
Rarity will be like,
All right. Where is Factor Panther?
So what's the last question?
where is
Where is
Factor
Factor?
Penta? Is it Penta? No, the Penta is the other one.
They have gone on ahead.
Are you to guard this bridge from anyone crossing over?
God? What would be the purpose of that?
Are they
I
going
am
up?
catching my breath.
I see. What did the Factor see in this mountain?
Questions. So many.
Alara walks up. We wish to pass through.
Go ahead.
And then she walks. Do 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 do. Does he look like he's about to like punch the shit out of people?
How bad does his leg look?
Do do
Actually?
do do.
He doesn't stop you from passing, actually.
I'm going to be staying close to Verity
Move
because
out the way either, so you do have to step around him.
Do
Like,
do do
he
do
doesn't
do
stop
do.
you.
I don't think the pony can go past it, right?
He can jump over.
Do you want to try to jump?
It's a
Yeah,
horse.
because there's a barricade.
It can do
Those barricades are
dressage.
there, right?
Yeah, but they look old.
You can dressage the barricade, you know.
You can flip the barricade into the lava.
You can flip him into the lava.
That's not very nice.
That's not very nice.
I mean, he wasn't very nice either, okay?
Your
Alright?
face
What
isn't
happened?
very
I'm not
nice.
sure.
We're not complaining.
I just lost connection there again.
It was nicer than the fire.
Behind Verity.
No, I sort of lost connection for like 13 seconds. I don't know what happened right now. But he's
Oh.
going to push
Alara
the...
and Nerif are moving past him.
We've
Okay.
moved past.
So
Don't
Rarity
heal
will
him.
just go there.
Don't heal.
and-
Just move past him.
Yeah, he's just gonna push this barricade a little bit so that Arya can pass through.
Considering he is a being of entropy, healing him would make him angry.
Alternatively, if he is just waiting for him to heal naturally so that he can walk out and cause more entropy, perhaps healing him would be a nice thing.
Yeah, that's why Rarity is like giving like him this option if he wants to. If he doesn't want to, then it's okay.
Like,
No.
Rose is
like
gonna
just
ask
think
why
of
he
the
doesn't want to
term
get healed.
entropy. Chaos is in their name. So if you
Do you ask him that?
muck
Yeah,
about
Rose asked.
with the process,
What are we if we can't stand on our own?
Idiots.
It is an offer that I suppose we could afford.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Besides, this is kind of a nice view. We don't get anything like this back in Sigil. Raw, unbridled force, flame,
I do
lava.
not disagree.
Fair enough. I suppose if you're happy here, that would be fine.
Did the cultist give you any trouble?
There
I think
were
we
a few
disposed of
guards.
them.
Good.
Verity turned around and say, when we see them, they were mostly dead. Is that the work of your?
Yes.
One of them said that you
One of
backstabbed
them,
them.
there were survivors.
Yes.
Damn.
One of them said that they were allowing you to camp at night, but in the end, the Doom Guards attacked them. And I want to know the truth. What really happened?
Camp? We didn't even ask to share. We just walked up to them. We talked. Turns out they wanted to set the world on fire, but only certain parts. They want entropy, but only so much. How do I even put this? Have you ever heard of anyone trying to guard others from getting to the top? From exploring and seeing and learning? They just stand in the way of things.
So you view the cultists as such?
They're not sincere.
Sounds like they were just trying to be a nuisance.
I'm not stopping you from seeing true entropy and experiencing this place for yourself. What have you learned, actually?
That this plane is volatile, and usual rules of society doesn't apply here. It seems to be a fitting place for you.
Yes. I'm quite, well, it is quite something. It's quite something.
Does he looks like he's like enjoying the view, that sort of thing?
Yes, he seems a bit wistful as he talks about it.
Well, actually, Verity is not convinced about the whole truth about it, but he's willing to let it pass because we want to get past him instead of agitating him. So Verity will say,
Now, everyone, come along. We have to continue on with our journey.
When you experience entropy at its peak, I think there's a literal one.
You mean up these mountains?
We are certainly getting closer.
Well, hopefully we might meet your factor up there. We'll be catching up.
Does anyone else have anything to do here?
Can I stealth away from the group, DM?
Away from the group where?
Like, can I like hang back as if I'm like walking through, but then like I stay hidden behind one of the barricades?
Sure.
Okay.
So your character glitches and keeps walking into it non-stop.
Pretty much.
Verity looks
Call
around.
out. Keep going, guys. I'm
asks.
just lagging a bit.
Glitch.
Yeah, so he's like, Verity looks around, he's like,
Are we missing someone?
Okay, so those who are moving past, move your token.
Do I see him sort of hang back?
Is
you're
is
past
Moment
two
leading the
already,
way?
Lara.
'Cause I'm not sure.
No, I'm
where-
over here.
Sure. Because I hang back.
Like
yeah, because
I'm.
Verity's waiting until everyone is
Yeah,
passing
I'm
him.
waiting for people to go across. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
but
usually in the
walk your
lead, so
time.
it's very obvious if you're not there.
Yeah, you're the guy.
Okay.
I
people
look
come-
at everyone and I'm like, Moment is a lot better at, a lot more familiar with this area than I am. I will catch up. There's something I must do on this bridge.
Are you freaking? We have a plan, darling.
It will only take but a moment.
I'm gonna duck behind this thing here and wait for him just in case.
Okay. Well, the Doomguard looks a bit confused as to why everyone's lingering around, but seeing no one's talking to him, he goes back to his meditation. He seems to be taking his breathing and expelling heat out.
What a cool fellow.
I'm going to walk 15 feet
Are
ahead.
you leading the way, Moment?
I am very slowly trying to not lead the group.
Not lead the group.
All right, when Moment is like slowly walking away and everyone kind of has like their back turned.
Verity is
I'm
like,
What do you want to do? Just do it right now. We have to go together.
What's your plan, Kip? Let us know.
It's not very nice, so I would like for nobody to see.
No, I'm watching. If you
I mean, like, I don't know Lara's watching, but I mean, like, if someone's there, Burks isn't gonna do it.
Wow, why do you want to
See,
do this?
let's say you have to take a piss into the freaking lava because you've never done it before.
Yeah, so like, if Verity's asking,
Please turn around.
Burks is
I
gonna be
need
like,
to pee.
Burks is gonna be like, it's not something that's of any importance. I will catch up with you very quickly. Just
Okay, Brooks, make a stealth check.
like what? All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
because you're attempting to hide from your own party members right now.
That's why I asked for it just now.
Okay.
I have
11. Whose passive is above 11?
my passive is 18.
stealth checks, by the way.
Okay, those who passive are above 11 will still know Burks is there.
But I have advantage on stealth checks. What? Come on. What?
Why?
Give advantage.
Why do you have advantage? We're
Why do
watching
you have
you.
advantage?
We're
Why do you even have
actively
advantage?
watching you.
Yeah. No.
Because
Boots-
what?
Don't.
Because I have boots of elven kind. No.
Oh.
I think that's when you're trying to walk silently.
Ah. All right. Cool. Cool. 11 then. No worries. Easily.
Even I can see that.
But
And you know how
like,
bad my perception is.
are you staying to look at him though? Because I think Sony, Rosa, and Nerif are walking, like okay to walk. So we're just like walking with Moment. So if you're walking, we're following you.
Okay.
If we're staying, then we'll stay because we don't know the way. So
Yeah. I know Alara is going to wait.
only Alara and Verity
For
are
him.
purposely waiting.
Yeah. So Moment, you have
What
to
is
make
what
that
is
decision.
Moment doing?
I'm walking really slowly. Like imagine that you are in crumble and you have like half the speed and I'm halving that even
You're
more.
moving like a World War II German tank.
Okay.
What?
So, but you're
Guys,
facing away from Burks, right? You're just walking. You're not walking backwards.
Yeah,
so you can-
but I know something is bad and I do not want to like be far away.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
giving you guys 5 seconds to do your thing, because Alara is gonna grab you and go.
All right.
She is very impatient.
DM, the guy's meditating, right?
Yeah.
If you bother him,
I can see that his leg is hyperextended, right?
Why? He's curled it back into his meditating pose.
Okay, so he is back into his meditating pose and he is good? Question mark?
He's meditating. I don't know what.
I mean like the direction of where his leg is bent is good. Yes.
I guess he's sitting on it. To be really.
Yeah.
But I mean like there's no way he can unhyperextend it, right?
What are you talking
What?
about? Do you want to go up to him and do a medicine check?
Do you
I
want to
mean, like,
cut off his leg?
No, because his leg is bent the way that it's not supposed to be bent, so it's
Yeah.
snapped the other way, right?
Yeah, he sort of.
There's no way he can like he's not meditating while it's snapped back the right way, right? So it's still in the wrong direction.
Still in the wrong direction.
Okay, I
No,
walk up to
Kip,
him while
no.
He's meditating and I snap it back.
bodoh ini
Kip,
budak.
why?
How?
Forcefully
Make a
with
medicine
with a lot of force.
Are you
You're
approaching him
gonna-
closely?
Yeah.
You're inalillahi, you know, like
What? Okay, how exactly does Burks do this?
He's gonna very badly, which is what I want to do the stealth check for. Very, very quietly sneak up to this guy, and then as he's meditating, he was gonna like snap his leg back into place,
You know we all can see you, right?
and then quickly run away. But like since everyone's sitting down, he's just gonna do it. Like, why not?
You also know that it's very hard to snap a person's leg back with that amount of muscle mass, right?
Give me a medicine check with disadvantage.
Sure, gladly. 9.
Okay, you go up and like, and next week we start with initiate. Oh wait, not next week.
Now.
3 weeks from now we do initiative.
Oh
Keep-
god.
Keep why? Just tell me right now why. Just
I
why?
was, I was gonna run away after I did it, so he wouldn't have he wouldn't be able to fight me. But I don't know why everyone stayed.
Because you know you're going to do
Because-
something.
His name,
Because Moment know you're going to do something stupid. That's the point.
his thing is Doomguard. They worship empathy. If you fuck with
What
that,
empathy?
entropy.
Entropy.
If you fuck with that, if you fuck with the natural order of things, they will fuck you up.
Well, I mean, can't really expect Burks to know that? Question mark? Fair assumption, yes.
No,
We did
he
say
lives in
things about
Zendikar.
He did say entropy really out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Nerf specifically says, like when
This-
Verity is like, oh, I can heal it. It's like, no, that will decrease the amount of entropy that is gathered in his body.
Exactly.
And he's like,
Like that.
that's true.
Like even I didn't play your previous campaign, know about him already by their conversation. Just saying.
That's okay. We'll just roll
It's
initiative
okay,
next
yeah.
Now,
round.
can I just know? Can she just know?
Boy is gonna increase the entropy of your face.
Can she just
I'll punch
let
it.
the entropy happen to everybody else? Cause she's like done with this shit right now.
How far is everyone from?
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good.
And if he starts punching
We'll see you
Verity,
guys
it's just gonna be
in
like,
3 weeks.
Yeah.
And hopefully nothing extra stupid happens with the whole lot. Bye.
That-
Bye.
Okay. Good night.